I'm posting the solution for the assignment on balancing of equations. Everyone, be ready with your exercise book, pen, pencil, ruler, and eraser. Do the equations along with me. So, I will be doing the solution for all the balancing of equations I had given last time. This was the first equation that I had given. N2 plus H2 gives out NH3, that is nitrogen, plus hydrogen gives out ammonia. So the first thing is you will draw a rougher column. This is for the elements, this is for the left hand side, and this is for the right hand side. That means your rough column will have how many columns? 1, 2, 3. The left hand side, this side, that is the reactants, and right hand side is the product, and whatever elements are there in the left hand side will be there in the right hand side. So let's write down. So the first element is nitrogen, N. How many atoms of nitrogen are there? 2 in the left hand side. Next element is hydrogen. How many atoms of hydrogen are there in the left hand side? 2. Now the right hand side, that means the right hand side of the arrow, product. Nitrogen, when nothing is written, means it is 1. So in the right hand side, nitrogen is 1 and hydrogen is 3. So see this column here. In the left hand side, N is 2 and in the right hand side is 1. Hydrogen is 2 and 3. That means both nitrogen and hydrogen are not balanced. Now nitrogen is less towards the right hand side, and hydrogen is less towards the left hand side. So first let's try to balance nitrogen. So this side is 2. So I have to write 2 here. So you don't write the number here first. First you will write the number here. You cannot write the numbers in between. You have to write in front of the compound. So when I write 2 here, nitrogen becomes, since here it is 1, 1 2's are 2. Now you will write here. Hydrogen becomes, since here it is 3, 3 2's are 6. This 2 is meant for both nitrogen and hydrogen because this is a compound. So 1 2's are 2, 3 2's are 6. Now see, in the left hand side, hydrogen is 2, and in the right hand side, now it has become 6. So hydrogen is here, and it is already 2 here. So I have to make it 6. 2, how much are 6? 2 3's are 6. So 2 3's are 6. See here, nitrogen 2, 2. In the left hand side also 2. In the right hand side also 2. Hydrogen 2 3's are 6. So in the left hand side it is 6. In the right hand side also 3 2's are 6. 2 2 6 6. That means this equation is now balanced. The next equation was H2O gives out H2 plus O2. Water gives out hydrogen and oxygen. So first let's write the elements. H. How many atoms of H? 2. Next element is O. How many atoms of O? When nothing is written, it means 1. In the right hand side, H is 2, O is also 2. So H is 2 and 2, oxygen is 1 and 2. That means oxygen is not balanced. So here it is 1 and this side it is 2. So I cannot put 2 in the middle because this thing is a compound. This whole thing is a compound. So I have to write the number in the front. So when I write the number in the front, hydrogen becomes 2 2's are 4. So it was 2, now it becomes 4. 2 2's are 4. And oxygen becomes 1 2's are 2. So let's see here. Now it is 4 2 2 2. So that means hydrogen is less towards the right hand side. I have to make it 4. It is 2. So 2, how much are 4? 2 2s are 4. 2 2s are 4. So hydrogen 4 in the left hand side, 4 in the right hand side, oxygen 2 in the left hand side, 2 in the right hand side. So it is balanced. Phosphorus plus hydrogen gives out phosphorus hydride P4 plus H2 gives out PH3. So what is the element? P. How many P's are there in the left hand side? 4 atoms of P. Hydrogen H. How many atoms of hydrogen? 2. Let's go to the right hand side. P. Nothing is written, that means it is 1. Hydrogen is 3. So 4, 1, 2, 3. P is less towards the right hand side and H is less towards the left hand side. So let's first balance P. This side is 4, this side is 1. So I have to make this 4. So I will write 4 in the front. So it is 1 here. So 1 4s are 4. But this 4 is also meant for hydrogen because this is a compound. So it is 3 here. So we'll multiply 3 and 4. 3 4s are 12. Now hydrogen becomes 12 in the right hand side, but it is only 2 in the left hand side. I have to make it 12. So 2, how much are 12? 2 6 are 12. 2 6 are 12. So let's see. P4 in the left hand side, P4 in the right hand side. Hydrogen 2 6 are 12 in the left hand side, 3 4s are 12 in the right hand side. So 4 4 12 12. This is also balanced. The next equation was HCl, that is hydrogen chloride, gives out H2 plus Cl2, hydrogen and chlorine. So what are the elements present? H, hydrogen, how much? How many atoms? Nothing is written, that means 1. Next element is Cl, chlorine. How many atoms? 1. Let's go to the right hand side. H is 2 and Cl is also 2. That means in the left hand side H is 1, in the right hand side it is 2. Chlorine is 1 in the left hand side and 2 in the right hand side. So it is less towards the left hand side. So we have to put the numbers in the left hand side. Now it is 1, 2, 1, 2. I have to make this also 2. I have to make this also 2. So as I told you, this is a compound. So I will write 2 in the front because I have to make it 2. It is 1 here. So 1 2s are 2. Hydrogen becomes 2. Chlorine also, nothing is there. That means it is 1. 1 2s are 2. So 2 hydrogen in the left hand side, 2 hydrogen in the right hand side, 2 hydrogen in the 2 chlorine in the left hand side and 2 chlorine in the right hand side. So this equation is also balanced. The next equation, C, that is carbon plus oxygen, gives out CO2, carbon dioxide. So what are the elements? C, carbon. How many atoms? Nothing is written, that means it is 1. Next, O, oxygen. How many? 2. So now let's go to the right hand side. Carbon, nothing is written, 1. Oxygen is 2. So let's see here. Carbon 1 1, oxygen 2 2. This equation is already balanced, so we will just write balanced. So our main motive is to equalize the number of atoms on the left hand side and on the right hand side. We put numbers where it is less. So like for example here, N2 plus H2 gives out NH3. It was 2 1 2 3. So since nitrogen was less in the right hand side, I put 2 in the front. Nitrogen became 2. This 2 is meant also for hydrogen because this is a compound. 3 2s are 6. So now this side hydrogen became less. It was 2. So I have to make it 6. So I put 3 in the front. 2 3s are 6. So it becomes balanced. So our main motive is to equalize the number of atoms of the elements in the left hand side and the right hand side. We keep adding numbers in the front until and unless the number of atoms in both the sides become equal. The next equation, Al plus O2 gives out Al2O3. That means aluminium plus oxygen gives out aluminium oxide. So element Al, aluminium. Nothing is written. That means in the left hand side it is 1. Oxygen, O. How many? 2. Let's go to the right hand side. Al is 2 and O is 3. So 1, 2, 2, 3. It is less, aluminium is less towards the left hand side. So first let's balance aluminium. So it is 2 in the right hand side. I will write 2 in front of aluminium. So 1, 2's are 2. It becomes balanced. Oxygen is 3 and oxygen is 2. Now 2 into nothing will give you 3. So next thing we'll do is we'll go use a number which is both divisible by 2 and 3. So if I put 3 here, 2 3's are 6. Oxygen becomes 6 and oxygen is 3 in the right hand side. So it is less towards the right hand side now. So I'll go to the right hand side. 3 how much are 6? 2. I cannot write 2 here because this is a compound. So I have to write in the front. Now when I write 2 here, aluminium becomes 2. 2's are 4. And oxygen becomes 3. 2's are 6. Now see this column here. Aluminium 2 and 4. Oxygen is 6 and 6. That means aluminium is less towards the left hand side. So what we'll do is we'll erase it because it is less and it is 1 here. So 1 how much are 4? I have to make it 4, isn't it? 4. So 1 4's are 4. So now we rub off the 2 and write 4. So aluminium 4 4, oxygen 6 6. This equation is balanced. So we keep adding numbers until and unless the number of atoms on the left hand side and the right hand side becomes equal. And this is the reason why we use a pencil, because we can erase it. Like I'd used 2 in the front, okay, of aluminium. But what happened is when I had to balance oxygen, aluminium became 4 here, but it was only 2 here. So I had to rub off that 2 and write 4. So this is the reason why we use a pencil also for balancing. The next equation, Fe iron plus O2 oxygen gives us Fe2O3, that is iron oxide. Fe plus O2 gives us Fe2O3. So what are the elements? Fe. How many atoms of Fe? Nothing is written. That means it is 1. Next is O. How many atoms of O? 2. Let's go to the right hand side. Fe is 2. Oxygen is 3. Now Fe1, 2, oxygen 2 and 3. So it is not balanced towards the left hand side. So Fe is 1 in the left hand side and it is 2 in the right hand side. So to balance it, I will write 2 here. 1 2's are 2. Now come to oxygen. Oxygen is 2 and 3. So no number, whenever I multiply 2 with any number, I'll never get 3. So I'll use a number which is divisible by both 2 and 3. So if I take 3 here, it becomes 2 3's are 6. Oxygen becomes 6. Let's go to the right hand side. Now I have to make oxygen 6. So 3 how much are 6? 3 2's are 6. I have to write 2 here. I cannot write 2 in the middle because this is a compound. Now when I write 2 here, this 2 is also meant for Fe. So 2 2's are 4 and oxygen becomes 3 2s are 6. So see here, Fe 2 and 4, oxygen O is X6 and 6. So Fe is less towards the left hand side. So I have to make it 4. 1, how much are 4? 1 4s are 4. So now again I'll erase this 2 and write 4. So 1 4s are 4. So iron 4, 4, oxygen 6 and 6. This is exactly like what we had done here with aluminium. So to balance it, I had to rub off 2 and write 4. That is the reason why we use a pencil, so that we can easily erase off to balance it. Now the next equation, Zn, that is zinc plus HCl, gives out ZnCl2 plus H2. So what are the elements? Zn, zinc, 1. From HCl, H, hydrogen, also 1. Cl is also 1. When nothing is written, it means 1. Let's go to the right hand side. Zn is 1, Cl is 2, H is 2. So Zn 1 1, H 1 and 2, Cl 1 and 2. So H and Cl are not balanced and it is less towards the left hand side. So I have to add numbers towards the left hand side. It is 1 2 1 2. That means I have to make hydrogen also 2, chlorine also 2. Since this is a compound, I will write 2 in the front. So this is meant both for hydrogen and chlorine. So it is 1 here. 1 2s are 2. So hydrogen becomes 2. Chlorine also 1. 1 2s are 2. So Zn 1 1, H 2 2, chlorine 2 2. So this is also balanced. The next one, K, potassium plus Br2, that is bromine, gives out KBr, potassium bromide. So what are the elements? K, how many? 1. Br, how many? 2. Let's go to the right hand side. K is 1, Br is also 1. 1 1 2 1. That means bromine is less, or Br is less towards the right hand side. So I have to add numbers towards the right hand side. It is 2 here. So that means I will put 2 here. I cannot write in the middle because this is a compound. So when I write 2 here, K also becomes 1 2s are 2 and bromine becomes 1 2s are 2. K 1 2 Br 2 2. That means K is less towards the left hand side. It is 2 here, it is 1 here. So 1, how much are 2? 2. So 1 2s are 2. So K 2 2 Br 2 2. It is balanced. The next equation, H2S, hydrogen sulfide, plus O2, oxygen, gives out H2O, water, plus S, sulfur. Let's see the elements. The first one is hydrogen, H. How many? 2. The next one is S, sulfur. How many? 1. Next is oxygen. How many? 2. Let's go to the right hand side. Hydrogen, 2. O, nothing is written, that means it is 1. And S, nothing is written, that means it is 1. Hydrogen 2 2, S 1 1, O 2 1. That means O is not balanced and it is less towards the right hand side. So I have to add numbers towards the right hand side. So how much do I have to make? 2. So I'll write 2 in the front. I cannot write in the middle because this is a compound. So now hydrogen becomes 2 2s are 4. Oxygen becomes 1 2s are 2. So hydrogen 2 4, sulfur S 1 1, O 2 2. So what is not balanced now? Hydrogen 2 and 4, and it is less towards the left hand side. It is 4 here, it is 2 here. So I have to make it 4. 2, how much are 4? 2 2s 2's are 4. So 2's are 4. But here what is also there? Sulfur, S. So this 2 is also meant for S. Nothing means 1 is here. 1, 2's are 2. So sulfur becomes 2. Let's see the column here. H44, S21, O22. So now what is not balanced? S. It is 2 towards the left hand side and it is 1 towards the right hand side. So I have to add numbers towards the right hand side. So it is 1 here. So I have to make it 2. So 1, 2's are 2. So this also becomes 2. So 4, 4, 2, 2. 2, 2. It is balanced. So please remember, whenever you are balancing the equation, you have to take each element separately. The number of atoms in the left hand side should be equal to the atoms in the right hand side. And in case of a compound, you have to write the number in the front, and this number is for all the elements present in that particular compound. For example, here when I put 2 here, it is meant for hydrogen as well as oxygen. Here when I put 2, it is meant for aluminium as well as oxygen. You cannot write the number in the middle in case of a compound. I hope you all understood how to balance the equations.